What's up, guys? It's John here, National Sports Entertainment, and this is going to be super quick. I was not going to do this game, but a few people have shown some interest in it, so I'm just going to get right down to it. In this game, I like TCU. I know a lot of people like Kansas, and their reasoning is A, they are a good team, and B, the talking heads are pushing TCU. So I went and looked into Kansas's schedule. As we know, they're talking about the Cinderella story, and if it comes to an end here, well, let's see the payoff if it doesn't. Let's say they win. Well, who's up ahead for their Cinderella story to come to a head against? Baylor, Oklahoma State, maybe. I don't see the payoff. Say they had Alabama in November, or even just a top 5 team, maybe Clemson or something, then I can understand. But I really do think in this case, now it's 7.5 points. I think that they are pushing the Cinderella story, and I think they want enough public money on Kansas. Now, the analysts this is where you have to kind of snuff in between the bullshit, because you have the analysts that are saying TCU is the better team, but then you will see a lot of people and some analysts saying they like Kansas with the 7. So, again, these analysts have to be credible. They can't be wrong all the time. So if they're coming out here every week telling you something and they're wrong, then you're not going to listen to them. So they have to be right on some of these games. So there's some of these games that look, in my opinion, like they're trying to trap you. You have to really read in between the lines. And what I did is I looked for the payoff, and I think it makes more sense for TCU to win this game. They're both considered. I mean, TCU is not as much an underdog story as Kansas, but they're certainly not in Ohio State's category. And they play a few ranked teams, 2 in a row after Kansas, and they do like these close matchups. I think it makes more sense for TCU to win. I also think the fact that it looks like a trap favors TCU. And to be honest, I have a wager on Tennessee, as you know, which means between Tennessee and Kansas, both of those games could be trap games. So I'm going to just play them both. So here we're doing it to win 20 here. I'm picking TCU. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I just wanted to do a quick video. I don't like taking up your guys' time. I know you guys like to kind of just get to the meat of the matter. And that's basically it. I don't think Kansas starts off 6-0 or 6-0 against the spread. I bought the half point, as you could see, because I think it's just smart in case of that tied at the end game where it comes down to it. Somebody does win by a touchdown. So that is my pick. I do agree there's a lot of talking heads pushing TCU, which would indicate the public money's there, but we don't know where the public money is. From what I can tell, people want Kansas. If I'm looking at this game as a casual bettor and I have a parlay, I'm definitely including Kansas in that parlay for the money line odds. The only reason I'm picking TCU is based off of my A, rigged narrative theory, and B, what seems to be another Vegas trap where now not only can you root for Kansas, but you can get the the touchdown and a half. I could be wrong, but this is going to be my first pick. It'll be a new sequence, of course, and it's going to run simultaneously with Tennessee, which is our second leg, of course. So sequence number 27 here is going to be, and we have Georgia for later that night. So should, in my case, TCU -7 not hold, then I would simply double up with this Georgia game. But I do like TCU -7, and it's 24 to win 20 in my case. So that's the pick. Happy earnings, everybody. And if there's another one that you do like, please let me know. I just try and get the ones out there that I get the most requests on. And in this case, I do like TCU, just based off of I went into the different talking heads and how they were narrating these teams, and I just lean TCU. I think they're rigged or not rigged, a stronger team, and I think they cover the spread. Take care, everybody.